Hi guys, this is Rosa Kelly, and today I'm just going to continue to work on my December daily. And so I'm going to be working on layouts 6 to 10, and so I'm going to try to make these layouts very fast and simple because it is kind of late right now. And yeah, so over here I found this little envelope along my my stash, and I love the green color because it goes perfect kind of with the colors in my December daily. So I'm gonna use this little envelope to make one of my layouts. So the first thing I'm going to do is punch the holes. So I'm just gonna mark it here with a pencil, and to see where I'm gonna cut it, actually I'm going to take off this one here and kind of center it, and that way I know exactly where my holes are going to be. So I'm going to do one here and one there. So I'm just going to punch the hole right where I made my circles. So, and then here I'm just going to use this paper doily. So for day 6, it was a Wednesday, so we didn't do much. So I was just here in my craft room, and girls were being silly and they were hugging each other, which rarely happens actually. So I'm going to trim this just a little bit on the side here, and I'm going to use my cutter here on the side. Okay, so that way it's not too much negative space. So, okay, so yeah, so I was just crafting here, and they were kind of being silly. I think that day we made a video and we were laughing so much. I don't know. So yeah, so I'm just going to use this paper doily on my background. So let me, okay, so I'm gonna place this right here, and then I'm going to just add my picture right there. And so let me see here, I'm going to add the number 6, and then I have these leftovers from when I was doing my box, so I might just add one of these little banner pieces on the top, and maybe, oh yeah, okay, so that's cute. So I'm going to just go ahead and do it. Like I said, I want to keep this very simple. So these little banner pieces I just made using my scrap pieces, so I didn't use any cutting machine or anything like that. Basically all I did is make the fishtail at the end and make it into a banner. So I do want the ears of the reindeer to stick up a little bit, so I'm gonna do it like that. And then my 6 maybe I will do right here to kind of balance it out. Okay, so very simple, like, just trying to complete these projects and don't get overwhelmed. Okay, so, and then this is an envelope. So on the back here I will be adding my journaling for that day. So like I said, it was really funny because we were trying to make a video and we were all just laughing. And even after we went to bed, we were watching the video, just like the kind of like the bloopers, and we were just laughing. So I did added a little bit of the bloopers on that video for that day, so you guys can laugh with us. It's kind of fun. Okay, so I did select, oh here, so for my days 7 and 8, I printed out small pictures so I can use these 4 layouts. So because I have 3, I need another background here. But what I wanted to do is I'm going to make a shaker here. So I have this shaker. They're stars, and I got these at the dollar store like a year ago. So I'm sure they still have something similar to that. But so I'm just gonna add a lot of little stars here, and it's gonna be a very, very simple shaker. All I'm gonna do is just add those stars, and then let me get a background here, something. So I'm just using this old magazine, and because I don't want to burn my table with my little fuse tool, so I'm just going to I had already plugged in my fuse tool because you do have to give it a couple minutes, and I'm just going to close my pocket. Okay, so I'm gonna do a couple times actually. Alright, and let's see if that worked. Perfect. Yay. So I just wanted a simple pocket because I want to do my days 7 and 8 back to back. So I'm going to do my number 7 in here, right on top of my shaker. And this already has it's already a sticker, so it's kinda perfect. So let me spread this evenly, and yeah, my number 7 is going to be on this side. So when you do this, make sure you have your binder holes on the right side, otherwise you're gonna end up with 8 here and then 7 on the other side. So then I'm gonna turn it around and kind of try to place my number 8 on the same location of my number 7. So okay, we don't need the magazine anymore. It's kind of throwing me off. Okay, so again, I'm going to spread my shaker so I can see what I'm adding this. Okay, so I think it is right there. And like I always say, it does not need to be perfect. It's for your own memory keeping. And so I think this is really, really cute. See, like my number 7 and number 8 are not exactly matched up, but okay, so it's close enough, so that's okay. So I'm going to need another, because when I prepare for this is what I did, previously, just to have something ready. So now I'm going to use some scraps and cut 2 more pieces for backgrounds. Okay, so I have my 2 pieces, and these measure 4 by 3. I do cut the 3-inch side just slightly smaller than 3. That way it's easier to insert in your pocket. And I do like to glue them back to back, that way they're not moving around, since my paper is not double-sided. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and start adding my pictures, and this part is just gonna be super easy. So on Thursday the 7th, we went to get our Christmas pictures taken. So these are not the Christmas pictures from the studio, these are just what we were messing around as we were waiting for our pictures to be taken. So I do want to back this on some cardstock. So I have some red cardstock here. That way, they have a pretty border. So I'm kind of running out of glue. It's giving me a hard time. So we're gonna put a little Tessie there. little Ariel, and then my Emma, and she took actually a selfie on the mirror, so you can't really see her face, but I think that's as good as I can get with my 10-year-old going on 13. She's becoming a little bit of a teenager sometimes. Okay, so let me trim this. Okay, so let's go ahead and add the pictures into my little layouts. So I'm just gonna place Tessie here to the side, and I do want to add some of these cute little snowmen again. Since I have them, I might as well use these cute little guys. So one for Tessie. Okay, and then I think I'm gonna put Emma in this one. And I do have this sticker that has been jumping around my desk for a couple days now, so I'm just gonna go ahead and use it because it's driving me crazy. I really don't know where that came from. It was just here and there, and yeah. And then let's do Ariel like this. Okay, so I am going to be adding this like so. But before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and embellish the back. So on the back, the next day, which was Friday, I think, we went to get our nails done, which we really rarely ever do. I do get my nails done a lot, as you might have noticed, but I try not to get that horrible habit into my kids, although they're kind of like born with it, naturals there. So yeah, so we went, had some girl time, and yeah. So then the next day they had okay, so I'm just going to add some Christmas stickers just to have something fun on the page. Oh look, I have some cute little owls, and all these stickers I actually have from last year, so it's just a bunch of things that I have left over, and I'm just gonna use it. And then we'll put this, where do I put this guy? There. Okay, so now I have day 6 done, 7 and 8. Actually, do I have 8? Yeah, this will be, no, I have more for day 8 because that was the Friday was the day of their they had a dance, a winter dance at school. I'll show you the pictures in a minute. They were so cute. All the kids were all dressed up and dancing, and they had a DJ, and it was really fun. The lights were actually like, you know, like they will turn them on and they will turn it off because they did have a lot of like colorful lights. So yeah, so the girls had a lot of fun. So I'm just going to go ahead and add this into my layouts. And you know, at the end I might go back and add some washi tape into each one of my page protectors here too, just to make them more, you know, embellished. Okay, so I really like these 2 pages. Okay, so then the next day, like I said, I did have this. I'm just gonna use this big layout. So on this day, which was Friday, the girls had their winter dance, and I'm just going to do a big layout. It is part of day 8, so I don't need to add the date, but I do kind of want to back this up as well. So I'm actually gonna make this look like into a kind of like a Polaroid, so I'm gonna cut these and leave like a lot of room in there. So like that. See, I like how it kind of looks like it was an instant Polaroid. So I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna add some snowflakes, and I have these stickers here that I found the other day, and it says dance, so that is kind of perfect for this layout. So I'm just going to quickly put it all together. So I'm gonna make this one straight and this one at an angle like this, just to make it more fun. Where's the dance? So I'm gonna put the dance sticker here. Oh, that's cute. And then I'm gonna add these snowflakes and just, that's it. Call it a layout. And it's done. So I'm just gonna add some fun snowflakes, because they did have this photo booth with snowflakes. So I think it's really cute. So I'm just gonna use the white ones, and I have one more here, and I have one more. So I think I can, we'll just put it right here somewhere. And I do want to leave a little room for, I'm going to do some journaling, so I plan on doing some journaling on my typewriter and add it here, but I won't do it right now. I'll probably show you that on the next video once I complete this. So okay, so this was on Friday, and then on Saturday what did we do on Saturday? I have the pictures here. Oh yes. So on Saturday was the day of the hub. So I printed out my project for the hub, and also I was celebrating my 5,000 subbies. So yeah, that's kind of like a milestone for me. So thank you guys so much. And then so Saturday our friends came over and we were having, oh my god, the best of times, and even the girls were all playing games. And these are our elves that came that day. So I'll probably just do the layout like that, and I'm going to use a tag here for what I want to journal about that, and then just insert it on this pocket. So yeah, so I'm going to do that. So again, I want to back this on some red cardstock. Oh, perfect. I just found the perfect piece. Okay, so I do want to just kind of frame it so it has a little more color. And let me just trim this off. Okay, and I'm just going to add my picture sideways like that. And then on the back here, I'm going to journal about that wonderful milestone. So I'm going to just keep that right there, and I will be adding my journal later. So yeah, so like I said, we had lots of fun playing games. So let me find something to back my picture. Let me see. So I'm gonna use some of my scraps here. I'm going to use the black one this time. Okay, so I actually just realized that this picture was taken on the 7th. So yeah, so I think I'm going to just put it right here. That way it's where it needs to be. Okay, so put that one there, and now let's go back to this. So okay, so I'm going to place that, and I am going to do my number 9. My husband has such a silly face on this picture. Okay, and anyway, so oh, okay, I have this big letters that says joy, and it's actually pretty perfect for the picture here, because how happy are we? So I'm going to ink my joy a little bit, that way it's not so pale. And I'm just using my Tim Holtz Distress ink, or vintage photo I should say. And yeah, so let's see how I want to place that right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to glue these two sides and make this into a pocket, because I do want to journal about this moment. We had so much fun this day. Okay, so then I think I'm going to place my joy and number 9. Okay, let's see. I don't know. Okay. Yeah. So I'm gonna start with 1, and then I'm gonna figure out the other one. So number 9, right there, and then this. You know what? I'm just gonna put it down here. And yeah, so almost done. Now we just have one more layout to go. So press joy. Oh, and then I have this journaling card, so let me see if that will fit. Oh, perfect. Yay. I love when things are like meant to be. Okay, so I'm gonna let this dry and move on to number 10. Yes, I can believe it. This was fast. So number 10, which was Sunday, yesterday, all we did is, what did we do? We relaxed, of course, like every Sunday. We did laundry. Don't you love Sundays? And we went shopping. We went to do a little bit of Christmas shopping for their cousins. The girls really wanted to go buy their cousins some stuff. So, oh, and then also they took pictures of some things they want on their Christmas list. So I just printed a couple. And then Ariel was being silly. She was like, take a picture of this, Mommy, because I want this for Christmas, these little silly ears. Okay, so let me find one of my layouts here. See, I ran out of layouts, you guys. I'm probably gonna have to make some more, but let's see here if I want to use this one. I do have quite a lot of pictures, a little, so maybe I'll just use one of my sheet protectors here. Okay. So this one's gonna go there. Or maybe I'll just use this envelope. Okay. So let's see if I can fit all these pictures here on the envelope. It's mostly Ariel. Ariel was the one taking pictures that day. Everybody else was concentrating on shopping. Silly girls. Okay, so yeah, this is kind of crowded. Okay, no. Let's go back to this one. So I'm going to use this layout that I have ready, because I just don't want to make any right now, and I do want to get done with this day. So here it's my number 10. Oh, I love this pocket. So I'm going to use a little bit of lace. So I'm going to just cut a little piece here and just add. I always like just a little bit of lace on like the edge of pockets or the edge of pages. So I think this is fine. And let me trim here. Okay, let me cut this up. You know what? This is actually a good idea, using the pocket for this layout, because since we have some Christmas list, I'm gonna ask the girls to give me their Christmas list and I can put them in the pocket. So everything happens for a reason. So I'm gonna do number 10, and I'm just actually going to keep it very simple. Do my number 10. There you go. And then I'm going to embellish using my Santa sticker over here, since it's all about the presents for this day. Okay, so now here I'm gonna actually back this one. I'm actually gonna use this card here, that way I can journal inside about the toys that I want for this year. So I'm just going to trim this paper right there. Okay, so I'm just going to add my paper. And I'm actually gonna use the paper doily to get more white background, because it is kind of busy. Even though the Santas are super cute, it is a little bit busy. It kind of takes away from the pictures. So I'm just going to add the pictures of shopping. Although I don't have, kind of sad that I don't have Tessie or Emma on this picture. Okay, so, and I do want to add something, I don't know what. Let me check. Okay, perfect. So here, Christmas cheer. Perfect. Okay. So I'm gonna place this in here, and then on the inside I'm going to actually do a collage of what the girls want for Christmas this year. It's always fun to remember when they do the little Santa letters. And so I did have 2 pictures. I have more pictures of, you know, what they were taking pictures of on the store, so I might go back and print some more. And I did previously glue this to a tag, but I didn't like how that looks. So yeah, I'm going to finish my collage later on. So here we go. So that's my number 10, and I think we are done. So I'm just gonna add a couple snowflakes here for, you know, decorations. Let's see here. Let me take this. I actually want to put these 2 in the corner. Okay, and yeah, so I am up to date with my December daily. Now today and tomorrow I will just do on my, I kind of like doing 5 days at a time. I remember what we did, and I don't have to kind of see it every day. You know, I kind of go faster when I do a couple days at a time. So until my next video, I think I'm going to make a couple more layouts. So you can go check the layout video that I did, which is the very first video on this series. And so if you guys want to also, I'm going to punch my hole again. If you guys want to also create your layouts, so we are ready to do this together. So I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I thank you for watching. Bye bye.